Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. So today we're checking what you don't see coming for the week ahead. Okay, we'll start with Aries, we'll work our way till Pisces. If it does, what you don't see coming, what you don't see coming for Aries. We have healing the past. All right, let's find out why healing the past is Aries don't see coming for the week ahead. Healing the past. Two of Wands. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. This is about you have to set boundaries with someone. We have Queen of Swords here, and then we have Nine of Cups. This is like, what do you truly want? What do you truly deserve? Rather than, being mad at someone for crossing your boundaries and not understanding. You're basically asked to heal that perspective of yours. Wheel of Fortune is about cutting down the karma. Two of Wands is about now making a choice. What truly aligns with you? The future will only gonna get better once you heal the past. Take it how it resonates. If it's related to a relationship, you need to set boundaries early on before people start to cross your boundaries, and then you start to wonder, am I an overgiver here? What Aries don't see coming for the week ahead. We have the Tower, and then we have Seven of Pentacles. It is like you wait it out for something, and then all of a sudden you sort of act out of an impulse. All of a sudden things sort of have to end because you are not setting boundaries early on. Could be anything, could be a relationship, could be a job, could be with friends. Defining those limits. So someone here from the past will gonna come in, Ten of Cups and then Five of Swords. Someone you thought would be your Ten of Cups. You tried to make this work, but time and again this person gave you disappointment, and then things did not work out. Healing the past is like when you kind of overgave and you did not function on your boundaries. You let the other person take you for granted. We had Queen of Swords in the reverse earlier. King of Wands. Someone very charming, someone who has their way with words. It was a hard chapter for you to get over though with this person. Page of Pentacles. Someone who is putting in very, very little investment. Knight of Wands coming and going. That had to end. This situation will have to come to an end. Ten of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. There is a learning involved here for you. And then we have Five of Cups. This has to end. There is a lesson here. Like how not to overgive into a connection, into a job, into anything. Take it how it resonates, because something here tells me that you are emotionally drained because you did not get those emotions back. It is about reciprocity. If you overgive into something and you're not getting it back, that means you are depleting yourself. And that is basically the lesson here. You kind of wait it out. You have patience that, this person's going to come in, or maybe, we're going to have a little more investment, and this will going to get into Ten of Cups. But the lesson here is something else. The lesson here is no matter how much you put in, we have King of Cups. here. And then we have 10 of Pentacles. Only someone with true intentions, with emotions, things can work out, not with the page. With page, the things have to end. And a page will gonna take a lot of time to reach to become a king. So something here needs to come to an end, or something here is coming to an end. This is more like a realization that you are not getting things in return, right? Or you have not gotten things in return, because we do have healing the past. You're kind of getting that clarity now. Okay, with 10 of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, you have been waiting for a while now just to get your 10 of Cups. But the lesson here is that you cannot get 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles investing into page and assuming and waiting for that page to become a king or queen. You have to already be with a King of Cups or Queen of Cups to give you 10 of Cups, to be with a King of Pentacles to give you 10 of Pentacles. This is something that is happening right now for you, Aries. This is something that you need to learn, and this is coming for you as a lesson this time. So take it how it resonates for you. I'm not saying that it is necessarily a relationship, but something here needs to be addressed. In the past, if you are taking this as a lesson, that a page cannot come in and become something, I think it's better that you start looking for people who are already King of Cups, so that you are not drained. You're not drained, emotionally drained, missing the past, trying to seek that closure. Okay? This is about literally releasing it. All right. So, this is what you have for Aries. Let's go towards Taurus. Taurus is 805. We are checking what you don't see coming for Taurus. What you don't see coming. Savoring pleasure is your card. It says what you don't see coming. Savoring pleasure. What does Taurus not see coming? Okay, so we have the High Priestess and the Sun. Your intuition will gonna say something, light something, will gonna give you a clarity about someone. We're gonna throw light about something. Like the curtain will gonna come down. You will gonna have more and more clarity about someone. The Magician, and then we have a Death here. Then we have a Chariot. It's like some endings are coming, and you will gonna see why those endings happen, first of all. Second of all, it is also a direction to something. See, with the Magician coming in here, I kind of see that whatever that you're manifesting, that is coming to you at a lightning fast speed. Okay, you worked for it, whatever it is that you're manifesting, it is a choice that you're making. And when you're making that choice, you kind of know that you have to let go of one thing so that the another thing can just show up for you. So let's just say if you're manifesting a love interest for some of you, because I do have lovers at the bottom. So Eight of Pentacles, and then we have the lovers. So when you're manifesting a love relationship, what it's coming out here is that you kind of know that if you want to be with someone who's mature, and if right now in your life you're kind of dealing with people who are emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable, then you are making a choice to end things with people who are emotionally immature or doesn't energetically vibe with you, and you are making space for your manifestations to come in. We have Two of Swords. Sorry. And then we have Five of Cups. This is like not getting stuck in the past. This is like literally seeing things clearly, listening to your intuition, and not really being stuck in the past, literally moving out of it. Three of Swords. Because, of course, being stuck in the past is only going to show you a lot of. This is like no, not moving forward. This is like you're getting stuck. This is like not seeing the light. This is like not listening to the intuition. That intuition is actually telling you there is a new beginning waiting for you, and you are kind of stuck on someone you didn't even manifest, who's not even your energetic match. What is this High Priestess about? Seven of Cups. Listen to your intuition. If you gonna work on your intuition, this illusion of Seven of Cups will gonna reveal who your true Ten of Cups is. So right now it looks like what you don't see coming is your intuition telling you your current situation is Seven of Cups. It's an illusion. And it will gonna enlighten you about something, that this person is an illusion and not your Ten of Cups. And this direction, the which direction that you will be going, that direction would be your Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands with the Magician and Page of Cups. This is like someone, you are the one who's the doer in this relationship, right? While this person's energy is coming as Page of Cups, you have been asked to promote yourself towards King of Cups and not the Page. Magician is about literally thinking, understanding, and turning that unfavorable situation into favorable situation. And how can you turn that around? By literally owning up the responsibility, right? Ten of Wands sort of mean that you are taking the responsibility that yes, this is what I want, I need to get out of that situation, I know I'm right now engaged with a Page and I need to move towards King of Cups. And when you're moving towards the King of Cups, there is this all of a sudden things getting illuminated for you. This realization is coming and things getting illuminated for you. Two of Swords, the Sun, when you're choosing new beginning, when you're not waiting it out, you're still waiting it out with Four of Swords, you're still contemplating your decision. The realization has come in, but you're still contemplating your decision because there is a difficult conversation that you're not willing to have, a difficult decision that you're not willing to have. Page of Pentacles. You are so used to of this relationship where you are coming across as Queen of Pentacles and the other person is coming across as Page of Pentacles. The amount of investment you have put in, it's like way too much, while the other person has put in is way too less. Still you feel that hurt. You feel that there is a bond. I've invested way too much. How can I leave it now at this point? But again, this person is coming across as Page. You're coming across as High Priestess and Queen. So you deserve no less than a king or a queen. But you already know this. It's just that this knowing, this realization is still a burden for you. You're kind of like too much caught up in that pleasurable state where you are attached to someone, you are nurturing someone, and someone is just enjoying that benefits of having you in their life, whatever those benefits are, emotional, physical, financial, whatever those benefits are. And you don't see yourself ending things with this person because you're kind of attached there. It's more like a codependent relationship, is what I'm sensing. But there's already a realization that this needs to end. It's just that it's only a matter of time. You'll just have to contemplate it a lot to understand that it is now a matter of time that you have to get out of this situation, whatever that is. Okay, Taurus, this is what you don't see coming. Someone is savoring pleasures of your kindness, and you already know who that person is. You need to get out of it. All right, let's move on to our next sign. We have Gemini. This is at 17:05. Gemini. What does Gemini not see coming for this week? We have emerging into grace. What does Gemini not see coming? Emerging into grace. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. It's like you're, and then we have a blank card. It's like you want to start fresh with something or someone, take it how it resonates. You want to start fresh with something, someone. You want to be more open towards that person. You want to be more nurturing when it comes to this connection, this situation, this job, relationship. Take it how it resonates, right? But it looks like you would want to focus more on yourself at this point in time, related to have opening up your feelings, related to nurturing your feelings, how you feel about someone, what you don't see coming. Eight of Wands. This is like you kind of really making a decision, letting down your boundaries and trying to understand, can I go there and communicate nicely, properly, having those nurturing feelings. What you don't see coming. Nine of Pentacles. You want to be more open towards someone. You want to be more compassionate towards someone that you have closed things out with. There is an incoming communication perhaps coming from this person. There is a high possibility when things have ended between the two of you, because I do have Six of Swords here, and then we have the World at the bottom. If I can cover this up and show. We have the World here. It kind of means that Geminis, it kind of mean that you were not receptive to things, right? You were perhaps not, you were actually feeling the bitterness of that ending. And now, slowly and gradually, you're building yourself up. You have built yourself up, right? But there is an incoming communication that will just gonna just here to nudge you. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, to see if they can still get an investment, if you're still invested here or not. Are you still invested? Do you still want it? Are you still, thinking about them? It is all about someone literally just trying to, just checking my mic, whether they can still have that new beginning, whether the doors are still open or not. If they can come in with some sort of an investment here. What they don't see coming. Nine of Wands. You are someone who has literally been through a lot. But there is someone in this energy coming across as very loving, very grounded, very mature. There is an incoming communication. Eight of Wands. That, oh, Gemini is out there. Seven of Swords. Incoming communication. And then we have Nine of Swords. Because this person is just not doing well. And they want to see, are you doing well? Because they feel that you're kind of independent. You're on this Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords energy. Three of Cups. You're enjoying your life. You're not dependent on them. You're independent of them. You're going out, meeting your friends. You're surrounded by luxury. You're surrounded by money. You're surrounded by your friends, career, whatever that you're doing. And this person, even though they feel that they are going out, they are doing things, they are not getting that emotional satisfaction. They feel that there's something unfinished here. While you are someone who has been through a lot, now you're grounded. This person is now getting unsettled, seeing your groundedness. Nine of Pentacles, not getting your energy. Clarify Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. If there is still chance, if they come forward, will you still gonna accept them? Ten of Pentacles. I do have a feeling that this person is coming with an intention to see. What is this person's intention? Ten of Swords. Strength. Ace of Pentacles. Like, even after whatever that has happened and how things transpired between the two of you, are you still available to them? Are the doors still open? Do you still feel for them? Is the line of communication, is the line to commit to them still open? That is the kind of feeling this person has towards you, Gemini. If this is a love situation, this person is not doing good, and which is why they want to see, communicate if a new beginning can just happen between the two of you. Are you still available to overgive your love, even after everything that has happened? This person kind of knows it, that they devastated you, with this Nine of Wands coming in here. And now they're having a realization of it, that I did something wrong here. I need to set this right. And when they're trying to set this right, they are thinking of not coming with a way of apologizing, Seven of Swords, just coming with a way whether you are still ready to chill out so that they can still gauge, can I give my pentacle, small pentacle, my Knight of Pentacles, while in return I get Queen of Pentacles. The intention is basically to re-enter into your life, not with commitment, but to see whether you're still open or not. So basically, you are giving more in this connection. This person is giving less in this connection. That is what is happening here. They want some control on you. They want to offer you a little pentacle. They want to offer you Ace of Pentacle, and it is your responsibility to make it to 10 of Pentacles. Excuse me. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Something that you should know, Gemini. All right, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care. Let's move on to Cancer. Okay, what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. Oh, before that, I need this card, but I'm going to keep this Ace of Swords. This is more like a clarity, a breakthrough, a communication. What Cancers won't see coming. We have starting fresh, and then you have Ace of Swords. Starting fresh, what you don't see coming. And then we have Ace of Swords. This is more like a new beginning, Magician. Making the bad things right, whatever that has happened. If it's a job, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, things that did not work out, that collaboration support that you expected didn't work out. With the Magician coming in here, that job offer is coming in. If this is more like your person, then your person is coming in, wanting to be supportive. The world, you're getting that emotional fulfillment, whatever that you wanted. What you don't see coming. The Fool, a new beginning, a new chapter, King of Pentacles. It could be something related to, if it's a job offer, because I'm also picking up job offer. If this is a job offer, they will gonna give you lots of money. It's basically a new fresh start, something more like a leap of faith, something that you want to do. And if this is this is a relationship, someone here is wanting to commit. Someone here wants a new beginning in a very grounded, this time stable ways, stable, committed ways. King of Pentacles here. Let's start fresh. What you don't see coming. Five of Pentacles and then King of Pentacles. Someone here is here to make amends. Someone here is about starting fresh. Whatever that has transpired in the past, Five of Pentacles, it could be a loss of job, it could be a loss of a relationship, it could be an emotional devastation. Whatever that was, this person, this situation, this offer is coming in to give you stability, to give you money, to give you abundance, to give you relief from this Five of Pentacles energy. Something that you have been waiting for all this while. Two of Swords. Something that you were waiting for. You were not moving on from this. Because you were invested here. You're not interested in any other offer. You're not interested in any other person. You've invested your energies here, and which is why with this Two of Swords coming in here, you don't know how to have a fresh start. I am waiting for this person, or I am waiting for this individual. King of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords about? The Star. This is about whatever that you're manifesting, your hope, your wishes, everything that's going to come to fruition now. It's like unload the burden. Things are working out in your favor now. Clarify the Fool. Is it like that you're doubting it? King of Swords. You're being very logical about it. You're moving on from it. You were waiting for it. It's like you're waiting for your ship to come in to get on board. You're checking all the details. You're being very practical about it. Clarify Five of Pentacles. Six of Swords. You're all ready to move on. And then we have a Lovers here. It's like you have to make a choice to move on from this. And then we have Two of Pentacles. There is a new offer for you to start fresh. You have your boundaries up. This is something that you really wanted from whatever that past was. You have gotten an opportunity to start fresh, to move on from whatever that has happened. Now it's your choice. What do you truly want? Is it like you want to keep yourself stuck? It's like releasing the past and literally just move on. That is what is happening here. A wonderful new beginning is happening in your life, is coming in your life. It can be a job offer, can be something related to business, better communication, also from a person. But you are in this King of Swords energy where you don't know, should I get emotionally invested or not? Because the last time I got emotionally invested, I was met with Five of Pentacles. So now I have a choice for this, but I'm torn between the two. Between, because I have not healed my past, or I'm still thinking about my past. And then there is this new opportunity. What should I choose about this love offer? Whatever that has come in, which is actually requiring you to choose and balance things out, take the learnings from the past, and literally just move on to the future, what future really holds for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to shut yourself out. Judgment is about having an awakening, learning the lessons, and literally releasing it and moving towards new energies, new beginnings, awakenings. Okay? So, this is what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Oh, we forgot the Cancer part. Leo. I don't know, all of a sudden, why do I start coughing? We have Leo. Leo starting at 3448. What you don't see coming, Leos. It's coming up for you. Opening to love. Opening to love is your card. What does that mean? Opening to love. We have the Star. This is about healing. The Fool. Page of Cups. To me, it looks like there is an attachment here that you have with someone. It's like, I know that I've been through a lot, and I know that this new beginning is good for me, but I'm still looking back. There is someone in my energy who is pursuing me, who's liking me, but I'm still attached to something else, to my past. Queen of Cups. It had to come. Ace of Cups. There is an opportunity for you to have that new beginning, but you're still looking in the past for some sort of a validation. For some sort of a validation. Because while your heart is basically still in flames, right? It's also in the roses. So while whatever that you're going through, be it from the person from your past, whatever that you're going through, there is already a new beginning that is there. You already have a shoulder to cry on. You already have someone who is giving you a lot of love and who is actually waiting for you to just recognize their love. Someone is like waiting at the shore for you to look at them, acknowledge their love, validate their love. How do you feel about them? While their attention has been very, very healing to you. Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. You kind of know already who this person is. You kind of know that this person is very much attracted to you, but you are not interested. You are taking the attention though, but you're not interested to love. But that energy is somehow very much healing that ways. Nine of Swords. You don't know whether you can have this new beginning this early. You feel that you still need some time. You want some delay to happen. While this person is like waiting and waiting and waiting. Page of Cups. This is about Four of Swords. Ten of Wands, waiting for you to unload the baggages of the past and literally go forward towards them. When will this waiting period gonna end? Ten of Wands. Unload the burden. You know, Two of Swords is your answer. Unload the burden. You're still healing from this Three of Swords, Five of Cups. You're emotionally drained here. You're dealing with an ending. You walked away from something, but then you have not completely recovered from it. And because you have not completely recovered from it, while this attention has been very helpful, you don't know what to do with that attention. You don't know whether you have the capacity to give to this person or not. While I see this person is still waiting on you, for you, sorry, for you, this person is still trying to make this journey easy for you. But it's the more the time is passing, the more burdensome it is becoming. I think you're required to have a conversation with this person. about whether you are ready or not, because this person will continue to do that, and the more time will gonna pass, the more infatuated this person will continue to become. And it's just that they're waiting. They're just waiting. They're not doing anything. They're just waiting for you to be ready. And then they are thinking that once you are like ready, you will gonna choose them. So if that is not the case, so I feel that it is important that you tell this person that this is not the case. I am not waiting for you. Okay. This is what I have for you, Leos. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next reading. All right, let's move on to Virgos. We have Virgo at 4201. What Virgos don't see coming. Flying free. Flying free is your card. Flying free. Okay, let's find out what is this flying free is about. What is this flying free about? Queen of Cups. 10 of Cups. A realization, perhaps, something about your emotions, something about a relationship, something about family. Excuse me. What you don't see coming. 8 of Pentacles. Then we have Temperance. 9 of Wands. This is like you are healing something from your past. You're working on your emotions. There is a realization perhaps what 10 of Cups looks like. Perhaps who that 10 of Cups is. Perhaps because Queen of Cups is about intuition. Queen of Cups is also about self-love. And when you are in your self-love sort of a zone, you are in tune with your intuition. And when you are in tune with your intuition, you kind of know what to work on, right? What to work on. It could be the past, could be your own fears. What do you have to work on? This is more like a realization that, oh, I need to heal this part of myself so that I can make things right, so that I can set things right, take it how it resonates. But something about it is working for you at this point in time. We have 10 of Cups again. This is about what do you need to heal so that you can have that ultimate love, rainbows and unicorns sort of a love. This could also mean that you are getting out of your internal conflict, working on your internal conflict, uniting with someone, whatever that was, not maybe a third party, whatever that was keeping you stuck, whatever that was not letting you move past a certain point, there is a high possibility that you are moving past that point. You are realizing, you're recognizing, you're kind of valuing it. Three of Swords, you're healing from a heartbreak. You're literally healing from a heartbreak. You're releasing a heartbreak. This is all about healing. This is about when you know that, yes, I've been through a lot and now I just need to heal myself. And your intuition is telling you that this is what you need to release. This is what is coming in front of your 10 of Cups. This is what needs to happen. This is how you release it. This is how you find happiness. This is how you find emotional fulfillment. Perhaps you have been stuck about a heartbreak for such a long time that you didn't get that kind of a guidance or channeling or intuition. Like, what do I need to release for me to feel that divine love, for me to feel emotions, for me to heal from the heartbreak that that has happened with me? And that healing is something, now you're coming forward. Okay, so this is something that needs to heal within me. This is something that I need to release from my past, the heartbreak, so that I can move on. King of Cups and the Tower. This is also about literally just working on your emotions after a very terrible ending. You guys could be like a very emotional connection. You were in a very emotional connection, perhaps, and this person could have broken your heart or something. You are coming across as Queen of Cups. This person is coming across King of Cups, and now, situation between one of you is kind of simmering down. And that is how the situation between the two of you is also releasing. Four of Cups. Then we have Nine of Cups. What really gives you true happiness, ultimate happiness? This is something that you need to find out. You are kind of getting out of a situation. You're finding your emotional fulfillment and you're realizing that healing has to come. I have to heal this. 1, 2, 3 things from my past, whatever heartbreak that has been happening with me. I need to heal all of this. I need to calm my emotions. And when I calm my emotions, when I have control over my emotions, control in the sense like I'm not being stuck or I'm not emotionally unavailable to people, emotional availability, now I can show up for a love connection in general. Now I would not be conflicted. Now I would not be like defeated at this point in time. So this is more like a realization coming in, like this is what I need to release from my past, because that has been keeping me from healing. That has been keeping me from showing up emotionally or, being available emotionally for my future partners. Because I was so much grief stricken. Is that the word? I was so much grieving the heartbreak that I was not emotionally available for the people around. But now I know that this is what I have to heal so that I can be emotionally open towards people. Okay, so this is what is happening for this week for you, Virgos. Right, let's move on to Libra. We are on Libra and it is at 5103. Excuse me. What does Libra don't see coming for this week? Following your bliss. Following your bliss. What bliss are you following? Following your bliss. Okay, why is following your bliss here for what Libra don't see coming? We have Ace of Pentacles and then we have Six of Swords. This is like you're moving on from a job situation, from a person, from anything that was not serving you, that was not giving you growth, that was not, you cannot see the future ahead. It could be a person, could be a job, could be a business, could be a situation, whatever that is working out for you during this reading. But it looks like now what you're doing is that I need to take matters in my own hands. I need to be emotionally happy, emotionally content wherever I am. So what I'm doing is basically I'm moving on from whatever that was. I'm kind of walking into calmer waters. I don't want to be stuck anymore. We have the world, whatever that gives you emotional fulfillment. You're closing down on things where you don't see the future. You're saying goodbye to things which is just giving you momentary satisfaction and just keeping you waiting and not taking you anywhere, just keeping you stuck. You're ready for your ships to come in and you're ready to get onboarded. King of Cups, the Lovers. It's about a choice. The choice is like whatever gives me emotional happiness, whatever gives me calmness, whatever gives me happiness. And I am not Hierophant in the reverse. I am not here to follow any rules. The only rule that I'm going to follow is my own bliss, my own happiness. If this is something, if leaving a job is giving me a happiness and starting my own business, I'm going to do it. If leaving this relationship and starting something else or being single, it's giving me happiness, I'm going to do it. If making a choice that, yes, I want to be with this person, despite the fact that society, parents, whatever the situation is just not allowing us, but this person gives me happiness, I'm going to do it. This week, what you're doing is you're saying no to everything and you're simply following your bliss. And then you have Queen of Cups. Both of them are looking at each other, the King and the Queen. This is about you making a choice, your match. This is more about a love reading, is what I'm seeing. It is like you're kind of proposing to someone, or you are literally figuring out that this is my person and I want to do things now my way. I want to take matters. 10 of Cups. Oh my God, this is beautiful. For some of you, it could be your soulmate coming in. Or you have a realization that this is my soulmate. I'm gonna follow whatever gives me happiness. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna propose to this person. I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna share my feelings. Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, we have 3 of Cups. You're going to ask someone out. You're going to say something. You're going to express something to someone. You're going to take that first step that you're planting the seed for it to work till long term. Like, this is what I want in my life. This is the person that I want in my life. I'm going to propose to that person, or I'm going to ask that person out on a date, or I'm going to express my feelings, or I'm going to have that conversation. Clarify the world. Ace of Swords, you're literally having that communication. You're closing down the chapter of overthinking. You're like, I don't want to be in a hermit mode. I don't want to feel stuck anymore. I don't want things to be unbalanced anymore. I just want to get out there and literally take some action. Four of Cups reversed. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna have this communication. I'm gonna change this entire situation because this is what my heart desires. This is what I truly want. We have the Hanged Man and the King of Cups and Four of Pentacles. This is like, now I would want to view and do things differently. I have been someone who has been holding off my emotions for quite some time, and I don't want to. I don't want to live in the past. I don't want to live in the fear. I simply just want to go forward, and I simply just want to get out of that stuckness. Four of Wands, because this person is your true happiness. You're going to go out there and you're going to explore this connection. This person is your happiness. You have been in this hangman energy, of this fearful energy, not expressing your feelings energy for quite some time, Libras. And this time you would want to go forward and tell this to this person that, hey, you know what? You are my happiness. I am seeing a divine counterpart, soulmate sort of an energy. We have the world here. We have Four of Wands here. We have King and Queen of Cups here. This is a very emotional connection. And then at the bottom, when you're getting away from the conflict, we have Two of Cups here. So it is a conversation. It is something that you're doing this week. Having a conversation, or someone sees you as their happiness and coming forward and expressing things to you. Take it how it resonates. But this is more like a coming together vibe that I'm getting. Someone following that, oh, I have these feelings for Libras and I want to express it to them. I see a future with them. So let's just go forward. Let's just change the situation around. And that is what your person is doing. If this is your person coming in or you going in, it's a collective reading. So take it how it resonates. But someone is definitely planting a seed so that this connection can go long term. A realization that I don't want to hold off anymore. Okay? This is what you don't see coming here. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. What you don't see coming, Scorpions. What you don't see coming. Is there anything that you don't see coming? Scorpions. Scorpio. Sharing of yourself. What you don't see coming is sharing of yourself. Sharing of yourself. It's like you're being very, very generous this week about something. What Scorpio don't see coming. Ten of Swords. And then we have Page of Cups. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands. There is an ending here, and the Emperor. And then we have the Empress here. Whoa. I see you actually putting structure, or you're being very, very mindful of your things, of your estate, of yourself, how much you give to others after an ending here. How much am I sharing myself with people? That needs to be in a controlled manner. So I see boundaries after an ending coming in. After an ending, more like a realization where you have given so much but nothing literally worked out, perhaps. We have Knight of Wands. It's like you kind of becoming very, very strong, having a realization that how important boundaries are, so that when someone is coming in like Knight of Wands, very hot and heavy and with intensity, they are not able to dismantle those boundaries. You still have your boundaries up, because Knight and Emperor, they don't have that match. Then we have Ace of Swords. This is about you entering that clarity, listening to your intuition. Is this aligning with me? Is this kind of making me dismantle my boundaries? Do I really want to do that? Am I really okay with that? And when you say no to it, you're good. So what you're realizing after an ending is that there was a missing of how much I was sharing of myself. And because I've overgiven here, and whenever some ending happened, it kind of hit like 10 of swords, a lot of swords on my body, because how much I've given myself to that other person, and how much this person has basically taken. So now you're kind of getting into an energy that there needs to be a boundary put in. There needs to be a structure. There needs to be that much stability that I am not overgiving myself to people, individuals. So that whenever someone comes in with intensity or someone is kind of attacking me, I kind of, you know, have this clarity that this is what my boundary is. And you cannot come and dismantle those boundaries. You need to stay in my boundaries. You need to respect my boundaries. No matter how intense or how passionate this connection is, or how intense or this passionate I feel for this job, perhaps. King of Wands. Then we have Seven of Swords. King of Wands is about when someone is very charismatic, very charming, very determined. And then we have Seven of Swords. You kind of overgiven to someone who was basically a taker. Someone who was saying something else and doing something else. Clarify the Emperor. The Magician. Eight of Wands. Like you need to be that much prepared with the Magician coming in here. Like every intensity coming your way, you can foresee that intensity. And you can know now this is a threat to my own home. This is a threat to my own stability. This is a threat to my own boundary. I really need to get this sorted out. Four of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. This is like when someone is coming in attacking your home. Someone is love bombing you and attacking your home with Nine of Cups coming in here, and the Devil. This is like someone who is looking like a wish fulfillment, having a lot of intensity, having a lot of passion. And that's when you kind of know that this is where the chemistry is getting intense, and this is where the boundaries will just gonna get, blurred. And I don't have to do that. I don't have to respond to love bombs in the manner that can lead to Ten of Swords, where I feel like it has kind of hit me hard. It feels like death. No, I can feel like this is where I need to put boundaries. This is where person is not allowed to take advantage of me. What is this Ace of Swords about? Ten of Cups. And then we have Five of Pentacles. This is like knowing something, having clarity, what an equal give and take sort of looks like. You kind of understand the fact now that if something has to work out, it will gonna work out. And intensity is not the reason that it should work out. Because with Ace of Swords and Ten of Cups sort of mean that you now have a clarity what a healthy relationship looks like. Right? And with Five of Pentacles, you have given yourself enough, you've learned enough lessons, you've been through a lot of hardships to know how much to share of yourself. So if someone is coming in being Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords, you sort of know how to, direct them towards something else, or how much to give to them, not to open up your heart completely so that it doesn't hit like Ten of Swords, maybe one or two swords, and that's it. Okay? There's a realization that is coming in for you, Scorpios. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care. Oh, I did not note Scorpio's thing. Sagittarius. We were starting at 0108. What Sagittarius don't see coming? I hope my mic is still on. Yeah. What Sagittarius don't see coming? You have opening to love. I think Leo had the similar message. Opening to love. Let's see, how are you opening to love, Sagittarius? What you don't see coming, Sagittarius. Why is opening to love here? Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. Love felt like an ego battle for you. Love felt like you have to perform to get love from people. It never felt like fun. It always felt like the other person is just pause, just there in the relationship, and I have to do everything. I am the doer of this relationship. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. And you sort of realize, like, whenever you like someone, you kind of invest a lot to them. That attraction, it's more like a trigger to you where you start performing. where you start putting that person on the pedestal. Five of Swords, and then Nine of Pentacles. You are now learning from the lessons of the past. Five of Swords is about when you're trying to do everything, when you're trying to win that person at any cost, when you're performing, when you're running away, you're dancing to their tunes basically, and things are just not working out. That is when you decided that if it's going to work out, it's going to work out. I don't have to perform myself anymore. You are detaching yourself from that performance. You're detaching yourself from that performance. You're having this realization that the kind of time, effort, energy, love that you pour onto other people, it is better that you start pouring onto yourself. And that's when things will start to become lovely for you. So you are becoming emotionally independent, financially independent. The Moon, the Emperor. This is kind of stored in your subconscious that you have to perform to get love. It could be a father wound. Otherwise, things will gonna end. It's basically a father wound. It could be a past lover wound. Six of Wands. You're putting the other person on a pedestal even though you're not getting anything in return. The blank card. Even though this person is not acting like the potential you have in your head. Like the potential that you have in your head is King of Pentacles. And this person is like Page of Pentacles. Just taking in validation from you. And you feel that somewhere down the line, yes, this person will gonna, become something better. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords to Ten of Swords. You are basically a classic example. Sagittarius, please don't get me wrong. Because what I'm picking up is that people pleasing, how to save a relationship, doing things that you don't feel like doing, but you have to do it so that the relationship doesn't end. You're kind of coming from that area, but there is a realization here. You are detaching yourself from that mentality. You're opening yourself to love, that is for sure. Magician. You're taking charge, Five of Wands. You are defeating that part of yourself who says to you that you have to overgive, who says to you that you have to perform to get love, who says to you that this will not going to work out otherwise. You're like, so what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I can create my own identity. I can create my own life. I don't want to run after people anymore. I don't want to put them on the pedestal. I want to put myself on the pedestal at this point in time. And that is what you're doing, Sagittarius. This week, you are detaching yourself from something. You're choosing your own happiness. You're not letting the society get to you. You're not letting your friends get to you. You're not letting, things that don't matter get to you. You're kind of choosing yourself. You're kind of choosing your own happiness at this point in time. Okay? So, this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Capricorns. We are at 1:15. What you don't see coming. What you don't see coming, Capricorns. letting go. Why is letting go a message for Capricorn? Why is letting go a message for Capricorn, what they don't see coming? Two cards. High Priestess. You are trusting your intuition. You're letting go of a heartbreak, whatever that works for you. A job situation didn't work out, a love situation didn't work out, any event in your life that did not work out. Could be a divorce for some of you, where you are like, okay, so this chapter of my life is over. It was painful. Going forward, I'm just going to go with flow. I'm not going to plan things out. I'm going to listen to my intuition. I'm going to keep things hidden, secret. And I'm going to be okay with uncertainty. I'm not going to be someone who'll be like, oh, what am I supposed to do? This sounds like uncertainty. I should be okay with uncertainty. Page of Wands with Three of Cups. You're open to dating, and you're open to take things slow. You're open to, go with the flow. After an ending, you could be someone, because you're kind of ruled by Saturn, and you're Capricorn. That means you want structure, stability. You're like go-getters. This has to be controlled. This has to be controlled. Everything has to be controlled. And this week you're realizing controlling only gets to the best of you. And it doesn't help in the long run, because the more you plan, things just don't work out as per your plans. So it's better, what you're doing right now is just letting go of it. After a very strong heartbreak where you were controlling, you were not going with the flow. Now after that heartbreak, divorce, breakup, whatever that is for you, now you're willing to take things slowly. Now you're willing to go with the flow. Three of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. And you're taking help. You're taking help to get out of it. You're no longer stuck with stuff. You are literally getting out of it. You are taking help to let go of the part of you that says that, oh, I can't be this way. So you're like, you're nurturing yourself, you're being happy about yourself, you're doing a lot of things which kind of works for you now. Two of Cups wanting to come out. You don't want to sabotage it by asking for commitment, by giving commitment, by asking for clarity, because it looks like somewhere down the line, when there was a relationship, there was a job, there was a situation where you control things, where you thought that things were going to go long term, and it did not. It ended badly, right? You're still healing from that heartbreak. So you kind of understood that controlling doesn't make anything easier. Clarify, High Priestess. We have Nine of Pentacles. You're now being more independent of the energies of love. When someone is giving you love, you're giving that love back, but you're not trying to control it. You're trying to go with the flow. You're trying to have a lot of hope, but you're only trying to master your own emotions. You're concerned about your own stability while you're still engaging and moving on. Nine of Wands. After a painful ending, this is more like a wounded warrior thing. After you've been through a lot, you're ready to explore the world. You're ready to see what's out there. Go with the flow. Let's see where life takes me. You're no more following a checklist. Page of Swords. You're kind of curious about stuff, and you're collecting information with like-minded people also, and you're not being guarded. You're not pushing people away. You're kind of taking support from those people because you're learning stuff. learning. You're curious about stuff. And this is something which is more about wanting to be open to not just one type of a thing, wanting to be open to different type of experiences, be it friends or, be it something else. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that it's just not that you are making a relationship your priority and everything comes second. Everything is your priority. You're giving time to everything in your life at this point. And then we have Queen of Swords with Queen of Pentacles. This is about setting boundaries. This is about nurturing yourself as well, having compassion for other person as well, but is also setting boundaries, speaking your truth, and being really okay with this hangman energy. Four of Swords is about having patience. Things will eventually gonna work out. Things will eventually gonna work out. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to see if this is going anywhere else or not going anywhere else. So you're kind of happy about whatever this entire situation is. Okay? This is what you don't see coming, is that you are letting things go with the flow. Capricorn. Okay, let's move on to Aquarius. This Aquarius not see coming. 012249. All right, what does Aquarius not see coming? Hearing messages from Spirit. Amazing. Hearing messages from Spirit is something that you don't see coming. Hearing messages from Spirit is something that you don't see coming. The Magician, Page of Swords. This is actually like some sort of a channeling or download that you're gonna get. What's it about? And you need to be very calm, composed about it. It could be more like when you're sleeping, when you're resting, when you're meditating, something's just gonna come up. What's it about? What you don't see coming. Two of Cups. Are you conflicted about someone? People in your life, that conflict, like, is this my person or that my person? Are you like truly, if you're conflicted about something, it could be a very spiritual connection. That conflict is coming to an end with Five of Wands in the reverse. You're like getting clarity. This is your person. Hearing messages from the Spirit, there's a channeling that is happening. This is who your person is. This is who you manifested. Six of Cups. It could be a soulmate, soul bond connection. Somewhere you guys have spent a lot of time together. Things did not work out. If this is not a very long person, or if you're not connecting, if this is more like, oh, I'm not seeing, is this the case? Then there is a high possibility that you have waited for this person and you to get together for lifetimes together. Six of Cups coming in here. Past life connection, soulmate, soul bond connection with strength, having a lot of patience, spending past lifetimes after lifetimes and not uniting. In this lifetime, you kind of getting a message that this time you will gonna get reunited, reconciliation, coming together, celebrations. You're meeting your soulmate. You're getting a clarity about your soulmate this week. What is this magician about? Eight of Wands. It's about a message, a communication. Hierophant. A spiritual communication. Something big. You're gonna get a very intuitive download about your love life, about your person. I'm feeling twin flame energies. High vibrational soulmate, twin flame energies. Justice. The karma has been dissolved. You guys are meant to be together, perhaps. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The hardships are now over. Like I said, you guys were living lifetimes after lifetimes wanting to unite with each other, but you guys couldn't. Do you know this person, Aquarius? You're gonna get dreams, downloads, something very intuitive is coming your way. Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands about? Eight of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Then we have Hermit. This is more like an inner knowing that this is what you guys have been working on, or clearing your karmas with other people so that you guys can get to this stage where you are today, because now you're ready. So you have this thing, start working on yourself. This is more like Eight of Pentacles is about literally working, clearing out the karmas of the past life, the conflicts, the things with other people. So that you can know yourself better, so that you can get aligned with yourself better. Clarify Three of Cups. We have Death. This is a transformation, and then we have Hierophant at the bottom. This is some changes, some endings needs to happen so that this connection can be brought together. I'm going to take this Hierophant. There is a message coming in, Aquarius, so keep your channels open, keep yourself calm, meditate, because until unless you're not calm and meditate, this entire channeling will not be that clear. So your nervous system has to be very, very relaxed when you receive this sort of a channeling. Up until this point in time, if you have faced whatever failures in the relationship, you've been asking for answers, etc., etc., that was all there so that you can work on yourself, clear out your karmas, align with yourself better, just to understand that yes, there is a soul purpose here, there is a soul contract here that needs to be fulfilled, and hence which is why some of the things needs to end so that things can get started. And when those endings are there, they always carry some sort of a lesson. So it is more like a channeling that you're going to receive about your person, soulmate, divine counterpart. Take it how it resonates with you. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Now we are moving towards Pisces. 0130. Is my mic still on? It is. What you don't see coming, Pisces. Starting fresh. Someone else also got this message. Starting fresh. You're starting fresh. To see what your starting fresh looks like. And then we have blank card. And we have Queen of Swords. You're cutting ties off with someone. This S is kind of bothering me. I'm sorry. It's so hideous. Like a serpent. Even this one is not that pretty. I don't have a very good handwriting, but I think it'll do. Okay. So we are checking what you don't see coming. 9 of Cups, your wishes are getting fulfilled. Are you in tune with your emotions? What do you really want? Page of Wands. Trust your intuition to take you wherever you need to go. Take it how it fits. Any decision that you're making. 9 of Pentacles, it's a very single-oriented energy. Whatever that you have worked on, whatever that you have been working on, whatever that was happening in your life, if it's a job situation, your efforts are paying results. If it's a relationship situation where you were literally working on manifesting a person of so-and-so kind, that person is coming in now. 3 of Wands, and then we have 6 of Cups. You're moving on from something. You're choosing some sort of a happiness. You're moving on from the past. That past felt good, that past felt comforting, but then you're not seeking comfort. You want to hustle and you want to be somewhere, and that comfort zone was just not adding to your growth. And what I'm seeing here is that you are being very, very single-handedly taking on this journey of starting fresh. It could be like you're leaving a relationship. It could be more like you're leaving a job. But it looks like you're abundant there. You're emotionally independent. You're financially independent. You are literally focusing on what do I truly want now? And you're taking that step for yourself. The Emperor. And then we have Queen of Swords. You are out there building your own empire. If this is about a love interest, you are someone who has sort of decided, because 9 of Pentacles is about a very pre-empress energy. You are someone who's now on the path to becoming an empress so that you can align with someone who's more like your vibrational match, an emperor. Now, if you're someone who is about a job situation here, then this is more like you want a stable job and you are simply moving on from your current job where they are paying you good, everything is good, but then you want something much better in terms of stability. Queen of Wands, you are all about taking action now. You're going after what you want. There is a very strong starting fresh energy coming in here. 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles to 2 of Cups. You, even though you are into even though some relationship will going to come into your life, you're kind of somehow looking at stuff in the sense that I don't have to lose myself in a relationship, because Nine of Pentacles is coming across as a very single oriented energy. Like, I have my own thing to deal with. This person has their own thing to deal with. And whosoever comes into my life can only add to my happiness and not subtract it. Nine of Swords. You're moving on from this hurt. You're moving on from this where things are not working out. You're moving on from stuckness. You're cutting things off. You're detaching. Page of Cups. And look at that. Who do we have at the bottom? The Empress. You are actually on the road to becoming Empress, learning all the lessons that you have. Page of Cups, it is also about you're manifesting your divine counterpart, but at the same time, you are also working on yourself, because you kind of know that until unless I don't get into a stable energy, into an independent energy, free from attachments, free from things, I should know what do I truly want. And I will only gonna know what do I truly want when I am satisfied from all the aspects, when I go forward and work towards my wishes, when I go forward, have my own self respect, have a place of what do I want, what do I like, etc., etc. So it's like putting yourself first, and that's how the other person will gonna know that this person is putting themselves first, because the Empress is someone who doesn't wait for anyone. She's kind of going there living her own life. She's focused on her beauty, she's focused on her task, she's focused on her mission. And the Emperor will gonna know that this is what I need to pursue, and that's what I need to do. And that's what an emperor is here to do. And see, with Hierophant, with the lessons being learned, there would be a structure, stability here. It would be a committed relationship, starting fresh. You guys will get a chance to start fresh with this life. You're kind of preparing yourself for a marriage, if that is the case. There could be marriage happening here. And for this marriage to be successful and everything, I think I need to be a certain way. I need to achieve a certain level so that I can get married at the later point in time. This can also happen. So whatever that you're doing, you are making a conscious effort to start something fresh so that you can become maybe a wife material, a marriage material, but an also independent person, your own identity, so that you can attract someone who is of an energetic match. Emperor for the Empress. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care.